I'm Mindy from Cute Girls Hairstyles, and this week I bet you guys can guess what our hairstyle is going to be. If you guys aren't as excited about the Barbie movie coming out in July as I am, I don't know where you are. Are you living under a rock? I am ecstatic. I have donned my pink, we have Lily here being our Barbie, and we are ready to show you how to create Retro Barbie's hairstyle. So my mom actually had this Barbie. I think this was the original Barbie. My mom had one. This is a nod to my mom and her Barbie. This Retro Barbie hairstyle is a fun one. We're gonna have a lot of fun doing it. If you notice in the pictures, she has like a whole bunch of bangs right here in front that are really tightly curled. So we're going to attempt to recreate that look. So on Lily, our resident Barbie today, she has a little bit longer bang, so I'm just gonna kind of scoop forward some of her hair like this. We wanna make sure that we aren't gonna get that into the ponytail that we're about to create. So kind of just, you know, create a fake bang section. That's basically what we're doing. We're just gonna keep out of the ponytail and make sure that none of it is like her super long hair. You can just take that and clip it out of the way. Now on the rest of her hair, we're just gonna create a ponytail, and it was a pretty high pony. In the pictures, from what I could see, it sat right front and center on the top of her head. So I'm gonna just lightly create, again brushing gently and creating our pony look. You can use some hairspray if you need to keep things in place. This is just a Heritage flexible hold, so it's gonna give a little bit of grit and hold, but it's not gonna make it so I can't work with her hair at the same time. When you get it to where you want it, I'm gonna turn her around so you guys can see a little better. We're gonna just take an elastic of your choosing, whatever. You can use a clear elastic, you can use one that has a little stronger hold to it, and put it on the top of her head. And I'm just gonna check the placement. Yeah, that looks great. Okay, and now obviously we don't want this black elastic hanging out, so we're gonna take a little piece of hair. I like to take a section from underneath. I try to find a longer piece. You can use the side, you can use a little underneath, and just take it and wrap it around and around and around until we cover up all of that elastic. Then we're gonna use a little bobby pin, put that in and hide it and hold it. One more back here to hold. So now we have that really cute little bump at the top. We have it all hidden, the elastic. You can take this and fluff it by adding texturizing powder to the top of the ponytail like this. It's gonna add a lot of grit, give your hair a lot more texture. So it volumizes the pony. You can do some back combing if you want. It just depends on how full and fluffy you want the pony. She kind of had it looking like very full at the top, but a little more sleek towards the ends. That's what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna kind of make sure I have the fullness and lift at the top that I want. And we can even touch that with a curling iron if we wanted even a little more bend in the ends. And you check the front. Yeah, that looks good. And now let's work on the bangs. So the trick here is to just kind of fake these really tight, bangy curls. So to do that, I am going to use a really tiny little wand, and we're just gonna do little sections, and we're gonna give her tiny curls, like tiny curls on her bang section. And then I'll show you what we can do. We can basically like bobby pin them so they look like little curls. You can see what they look like straight out of the curling iron, but this isn't what they will look like finished. So I just am kind of giving them a base curl. This is what we look like right now after the curls. So you can see her hair, you know, people that have bangs would have much shorter, they could actually just do little curls to like here. Since we have longer hair, most people don't have bangs. We're gonna have to kind of fake it. If you look at a picture of Barbie, Retro Barbie, it literally looks like she has 40 curls on the front of her head. It kind of looks like a bowl of spaghetti of like blonde noodles, like just kind of all over. We could do that, and it would be sort of like we just take sections of her hair and gather them and then just kind of do this effect and then pin it so that it looks like all over like this. And technically that would look probably the most realistic to Retro Barbie. I'm gonna give you another option in case you wanna deal with this. This is a little more modern version, which would be to take the curls and gently kind of do this effect and then like roll them up. Like this. Where you still have some of that texture, like you can kind of pull and we could pin. So you still have some of the texture from the curls, but we've mostly just rolled it under. Those are your two options. So we're gonna try the roll under, see if we can make it look right. Because I think that's gonna be the most user-friendly too. So we're gonna take these curlies. I'm gonna try to make sure I bring some pieces like towards the middle so we lose that part line. And you can see I'm just working them with my fingers because I don't want to like entirely lose that texture the curls are giving us. In fact, I wanna separate that one. And then we're gonna take it and roll it. Roll, roll, roll. Up. And then we're gonna pin and just try to secure it underneath to begin with. And then we can tweak as needed. I'm just trying to make sure like curl texture shows, that all of them aren't clumped together, that we kind of get the effect of like lots of movement. I'm gonna use a little hairspray to secure it all. We used a few bobby pins too. And I kind of liked having a little hair down by her ears, so I just kind of pulled that a little. I'm gonna pull this forward a little. And we have a Retro Barbie and just wait until we put her in the swimsuit. Don't you look like Retro Barbie?
Yes. What?
She's like, what?
I just don't like, this is my hair, you know? I feel like it's like a wig, but it's not.
No, that's your bangs.
Wow.
Well, you're not bangs.
Mindy, you're a wizard.
Isn't that funny? Fake bangs.
Wow.
Fake Barbie bangs. Okay, let's do the final spin. Check this out, you guys. I'm like obsessed. Obsessed with these fake bangs and the way they turned out. So good. If you guys haven't already subscribed to our channel, you can do that by clicking here. You can find other Barbie videos or other videos of ours by clicking over here. And we'll see you guys next week. Bye guys.